It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems with the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He rumbles for 13 to start this one. It's a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
To throw is Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they will finally run him down. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Here we go.
Here's Brown, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be fourth down. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Black one. Here we go. Set.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down
Last
by
play
Barrett
went the
Gardner.
wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down
Brings
and
up
12.
second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Third and 11.
Black open. Let's go now. Slide 60 red. 60 red. Edo blue.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Call red.
They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Trouble 38. Blue striker. Red, yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Bengals 3. Trace back to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're going to stop in his tracks. That's the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Now Brown. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
A gain of 12.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Brown. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 10. 10. Stop.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Second down, they need 2 yards.
Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty.
From out of the gun here on third down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Burrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Stop short of the goal line. On pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow now on the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Joe
Cincinnati.
Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 10, Packers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
On first and 10, here's Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love to throw it on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Intended for
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver.
He was covered by
And it'll bring
Derek
up second
Carter.
down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now he takes off. He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Field, black.
Throwing is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Red, cycle. Down. Red, 38. Smash, red.
On first down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Black ultra.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
6. Mega. Claws red. Ready?
Love to throw on first and 10. That one on target to Watson.
This kind of feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They go play action for Burrow. Headed left, buying time. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson.
14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. 22 minutes. Black. 95. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. Center leads him to the line for first and 10.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Real green. Ready.
Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Trouble, 38. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
Blaster, smash, red.
On second down, Love. He's got it at the 7.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward when he gets to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, is really just in the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals
on first and 10, Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Sticky, green.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Trying to find somewhere to go, but defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
62 blaster. Green jack. Red cycle. Light blue. Black shot. 6 mega.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
1st and 10.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Move 32.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Black ultra. Ready. Blaster. Black. 95. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Packers 28, Bengals 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. Past the 40, to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Down. 60 rescue. Yellow. Drill green.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Right. What green down? Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
Seal. Black. Take hot. 6. 43 red. Blue. Red. 38. Going red. Set.
Now Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Black. Red. Right. Blue. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Back to throw is Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A second down throw for Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Watch out now. 52. 10 cycles. Ready.
Here's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. 45. White.
Here's Love to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Trouble. 38. Six. Level. Claws red.
To throw is Love. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Red cycle. Ready, ready. Yellow, 40, light blue. Steel, black. Ready?
Love to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through, and the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bengals 31. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 80. Rise up. 11 empty. 11 empty.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah. Y'all ready to play some football? Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want some, come get some. 'Cause where I'm from, we so big. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gonna get and what he gonna do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let them get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and the dudes that run with him. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Gotta spit it for the and the thugsters.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
That's all about reading and recognizing right there for the linebacker. The only way you make a tackle for loss on a completion is you see it right away and you jump on it for a loss.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Here's Daniels on second. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
A gain of 21.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down, Washington.
Daniel's going to keep it. And keeping the zone lead costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got it near the 10. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. That one's complete, right side. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The second down throw from Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Right 80. Playing shot.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Commanders are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, go.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. White, and he gets in, touchdown!
The ball carrier, touchdown Washington.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Bengals nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Samaje Perine on the return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 11 empty. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Chase Brown. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Burrow to the air now. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. Drops this lead down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Play fake here. Daniels gets everything he has under this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Washington.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. So second and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Now Daniels to throw. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And they answer. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2. Designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
Bengals 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On a return, this is Perine. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that's going to be good for Bengals first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
47-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
At the Commanders' 48-yard line.
Burrow on second down. Brought in, and he's inside the 35. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They get the big play just before half. 38 yards. Burrow on first and 10. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to get him pretty close to that marker. Calling on a gain of about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase in from 3 yards. McPherson at the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Now we've got a 6-point ball game.
Commanders 20, Bengals 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
On 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Daniels setting up the play action. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, this is Piron. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense to the line fast.
Still makes the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
On second, it's Brown. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And it'll be first down Bengals.
It's a gain of 14.
Have you been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate? I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 yards. That's good for a Bengals first first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow. And a hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's second down.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He was brought down by Sonny
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now third and 21.
Brings up third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
11 empty. 11 common.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught at the 4. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up fourth down.
Jamar Chase. A big gain on the play. It's fourth down.
And they will not get the defense to jump as we have reached the end of this third quarter. We're back, offense lining up to go for it as we begin our final frame.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Mike Gesicki. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. And he comes through, and they've got the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Makes the score. Bengals 21. Commanders 20.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. To throw, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
And that's going to be 12 yards in the end on that keeper. Good work by the QB. First down coming up.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have two to work with in this final quarter. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They'll run again with Brown. And that second down line is only going to manage a yard.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Bengals clinging to a 1-point lead. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow setting the throw. Completed to his running back. And look at this effort, just enough driving forward, gets them the first.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And second down only works out for a yard. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Gun. Cut. 180. Right up.
They'll pitch it out to Brown. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
11. 180. 11 mighty. 11 empty. 11 empty.
Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on 4th down.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin in from 64 yards away.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Into traffic, complete. And give him about 4, nothing beyond a catch. That hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
First and 10.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Miami. Go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up to the 44.
to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can me, won't pull over till I'm right. Ride to the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no ride with me, let they fight. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw, I'm out of mind. Better know, big poppin' ain't no look. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little bit. Let them know, sheriff, I'm allowed. Real boys, the big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. So much, baby, room for you, gotta let them know. I don't dress a lounge box. Solitaires, all I do is big. I came from dealer, all the way to headshot. On the throne, then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm only hating. I know these man, better let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread. I ain't never scared. Big flex on the head. What I'm standing on, business. Big chick, we done did that. Push 'em back. Better give me respect and some more. Atlanta know for I would book a show for $1,000 or so. I was selling right on camera till it go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center here to hidden for centerfold. Better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences interfering. I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than a stay fly, just to show the day that. On the throne, then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, better know. I'm only hating. I know these man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so nauseous, I ain't got no country promo. Like I still got a pocket full of. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still making play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich. Good looking, yeah, back. She forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let